Life lately. Whew. How much time you got? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Saturday and I am about to get this day started. Y'all know what I do on Saturday mornings. Just had to get my coffee this morning before I got started with my day. Life lately, guys. How's life lately? My life has been very chaotic lately, guys. It's a lot going on over this way, and I have not been as active on the channel. I think I had a live, and have I done anything else? I don't think so. I did record a video on last weekend, but I did not get it up because life lately. How many of you can say that? I'm gonna tell you something. Getting older and navigating a lot of the struggles that you did when you were younger, it's a lot different. Because one thing I've realized as I've gotten older is that my tolerance for things is not like it was when I was younger. I don't have the patience or the energy to deal with a lot of things that I would have dealt with when I was younger. And I think that's all attributed to maturing and growing up, and as I've said in many videos, picking your battles and stepping away from things that don't serve you. I think it solidifies as you get older, because I think my focus now, is about just maintaining my health and trying to live peaceably. Because you know what? You don't have to create chaos in your life. You know why? It's enough outside. It's enough going on outside and in this world and society and around you where you work, within your families, that you don't have to overthink and allow yourself to allow these little small things that enter into your life to create havoc, wreak havoc within your life. So life lately has just been that for me, and just understanding that I don't have to address everything. And yeah, guys, how's everybody doing? Let me welcome all of my new viewers to the channel. If you're here for the first time and you're watching this morning or this afternoon or this evening or another day, let me welcome you to the channel. I appreciate you all for stopping through. Whatever put you on my channel, whether it was a recommended video or the algorithms or a friend or someone that shared it, or you just scrolled and found me, thank you for stopping in. And if you are a returning viewer, subscriber, one of my great friends, my sisters, my ride or dies, or my bestie, hey girl, yeah, let me welcome you back to the channel. We're about to enter in another month. We're already in spring, and in that video, I'm not sure if I'm going to share that video, I talked about sad days and dealing with aging parents and the struggles of making decisions and care for those loved ones. I know a lot of you understand that, are going through that, and some of you have it on a whole nother scale than what I go through. And sometimes we carry guilt of whether or not we're doing enough, or or you're concerned about how they may be feeling. My mother was very, very vibrant. She's a very friendly person. She talked to everybody. She never met a stranger, and she was in the field of nursing. And I remember her starting out just not knowing what she wanted to do with her life, and she became a certified nursing assistant, and she went from that to getting her license as a licensed practical nurse, and then a charge nurse, and eventually retired as an RN. So she moved up that ladder, and became all those things. And to see her struggle from that, and now to me reverting back and having to have basically total care, it's a struggle, because that was my mama and that's hard to watch. And I commend my brother for the job he's doing, extraordinary job he's doing. And the guilt that you can carry sometimes, whether or not you're doing enough. And we all do, me, him, and my sister. We concerned about whether or not the things that are required are getting done. My mother's very stubborn. Even though She's not in a decision-making situation. She's very stubborn about what she wants, what she eats, and where she goes. And when you try to force her to do things, it's almost like you have to get into a fight. So y'all know if you're going through that, it can be rough. But I think I sit sometimes and I'm concerned more about her happiness and whether or not, you know, and I don't even think she's cognizant of being happy, but she seems to be at peace. So y'all pray for me on that, because it's a struggle for me. But life lately has been just tossing me around. You know, I had experienced some health challenges about 2 years ago, still kind of dealing with that, and been trying to think of ways to be able to help myself to be better in my health. So that is like at the forefront right now. Getting with people to try to find a diet, you know, and when I say diet, not to lose weight, but a diet, nutritional diet for me at this stage of my life with the things that I deal with, to ensure that I'm at my healthiest. I told you guys in some videos back that I had some kidney stones probably almost 2 years ago now, and that was like a ride of my life. So I'm on this mission to be as healthy as I can in my kidneys. And let me see if y'all can see that. This is a detox, a cleanse, a kidney cleanse. It is a tea, and it got really great reviews. It is the Full Leaf Tea Company Organic Kidney Cleanse. So I'm about to see what that does for me, if that's going to be something that can be helpful to me, because with the kidney stones, you know, oftentimes you damage your kidneys in a sense, and I've experienced some stuff since then. And so on that journey, also my fitness journey of trying to be healthy, finding a routine for me to keep my body active and healthy, and mentally, you know, keep this going good, making sure I'm reading and, you know, getting out and exploring and seeing things, because when you become idle and your mind is not being exercised, you know, that can, you know, contribute to the decline. So it's a lot of things you have to focus on. And I was at dinner last night with a friend of mine, and we talked about, can we believe we're here? And it's amazing that when you get to this point, it's not something you ever really think about when you're younger. And we just thought about how blessed we are. And even though we may be experiencing some challenges, we do know that it is a privilege, and that many people won't reach here. A lot of people won't even see this. So, you know, it was a time in my life when I felt judged, or that people would, you know, view you in a certain way because you're here. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I have never felt so blessed in my life to know that God gave me space and time to get here. So if you can show any kind of gratitude or thanks for that, is to take care of yourself. So remember that, take care of yourself, and that's the thanks that you can give Him. And also by sharing what you've learned with others. You know, I think it's a shame and you know, disgrace to humanity to learn things in life and not want to share it with others and help other people to be better in life. You know, oftentimes people want to hoard the knowledge and feel like, okay, I can just benefit myself with this. But it's so important that if you know things or you've learned things and you've had success at that thing, you know, why not share it with your fellow man, you know, your fellow sister? So that's what I try to do here on the channel, is come on here and to, you know, share my knowledge and my wisdom from life. And I have a lot of it. I have a lot of wisdom. And I think about some of the things, the mistakes and stuff that I see that younger people make, including my children, and how they don't often understand that I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and that, you know, I can impart some wisdom on them. And sometimes, I think sometimes the way that I deliver things may not always be the softest, but I do know sometimes with me, when I'm afraid or if I get very concerned, that I have a lot of passion in my voice. So therefore, I think sometimes when I'm explaining myself, maybe that passion is being displayed just a little bit too much, but it comes from a place of love and wanting to make sure that, well, I can't make sure, but try to help that, you know, show them that they don't have to go through some things that they experience, because some things can take you around the world and you could have made that shortcut. So, you know, you want to impart that wisdom to your younger generation. If you have children, grandchildren, nieces and nephews, impart that wisdom that you have learned from your life to them, so that they can make better choices and decisions in life, and maybe, you know, escape some of these things that we've done, because God knows that I've done some things and experienced some things that I just thank Him that I got through, and I wouldn't want to see anybody else go through those things. So that's very, very important. Also, I never envisioned my life at this stage being a single woman. You know, I thought that I would be with a partner, married, and living that life. And navigating that now, it's a little different, because you have moments of sadness and or loneliness. But to say that my life is not full would be a lie. I have a full life, but like these Saturday mornings when I'm up having coffee, it would be nice to have someone that I could be sharing this with today. And I'm sharing it with you guys. But to have that partner. So there's moments when I look at my life and say, wow, it'd be great to have a partner that I could share these moments with, because I noticed that the older I get, the more I become more withdrawn from, you know, society, because there's a lot going on out there, you know. So the way that I was out just carefree as a young person, this wisdom I've been, you know, have gained lets me know that I can't be out all times of the night doing all types of things and be safe. So that wisdom kicks in as you get older, and you realize that some things you can't do, some of the choices that you made when you were younger, you just wouldn't do now. In my college years, I do have a memory of me driving home with my girlfriend. We had been out and we had been having some drinks, and we were both tipsy or a little drunk. And God, you know, drove that car home for us. And I remember stumbling in and falling asleep, and you know, things like that, you know, I would never do now. So that wisdom I have now gives me that common sense to say, don't do this, don't go out and do that, and be very careful and keep your head on a swivel and be very vigilant in life, because, you know, it's dangerous out here. It's dangerous. And I think that was one of the reasons why I chose to move out the city limits, because of all of the danger and the crazy that's happening in the world. So life lately, man, has been crazy. You know, just thinking about all of the things that I've learned and how I've applied those things to my life and where it has taken me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to April 1st. It's going to be the 2nd anniversary of my dad's passing. So this last week has been a little sad for me. It has been. Just remembering him, and I miss looking at him and just realizing, you know, what a great man he was, and how I respected him, and I thought he was bigger than life. I did. And I love that man with all my heart. That was my desire. Oh, I'm getting a little emotional. To meet a man like my dad. I'm telling y'all just don't know how I admired that man, and I miss him so much. So yeah. Anyway, don't want to go there. But I got a trip that's coming up in April with my best friend. It's our annual girls trip. And we're going to be heading back to Memphis, guys. We're going to Memphis to Africa in April. That's a festival. If you check out my videos, I might link it in the card somewhere. Man, that festival is amazing. And this year they're going to be focusing on Gambia, the country of Gambia. And I'm excited, and I'm excited to be sharing that with her. So prayerfully, you know, we've already booked everything, that we won't have to have any cancellations. We'll be able to do that. So that'll be coming a little later in April. And of course, you guys know I'm gonna be vlogging so that I can bring you guys along with you and let you see how two senior ladies get out and how we get down and have a great time. So I hope that you will be staying tuned for that and watching. And also, I think the date is April 26th, as I stated in the last video, live. Make sure that you tune in, because I will have a live, and it's going to be a great conversation. I think I'm going to invite a guest up on that particular live, so stay tuned for that. It will be a surprise, but I think I'm going to invite a guest up to share the platform with me on that day. It's going to be a great time for women. We're going to be discussing friendships with women, especially navigating that over 50, guys. You would think that at this stage of life that life would be easy to have friends, but a lot of times it's not. I'm grateful that my girlfriend I've known since I was 8 or 9 or 10, we're somewhere around there, and we were able to maintain that relationship throughout our whole life. But some of the girlfriends that I call great friends, best friends, I am no longer in communication with. We don't have hatred, but our lives have just went different directions. And sometimes it was misunderstandings or disagreements, and they're no longer there. And you would think at this stage of life that you would have learned lessons where you don't allow petty things and stupidity and just immaturity to interfere with relationships. But I'm gonna tell y'all, life can be life in at times. So life lately has been a lot. I've been blessed to continue with my job with the company, and had a great award I received on last year, a performance award for being one of the top performers in my company. Out of 500 employees, they selected 18, and I was one of the 18. So I'm just very flattered at that, and that actually came with a nice raise, and I appreciate that as well, because y'all know, navigating now, we need that. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end this video because my camera's trying to overheat on me. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. If you're a woman over 50 or 60 and you enjoy this type of content, just seeing how life lately, stay tuned. Thank you again for being here. I got a lot of stuff coming up this summer. I'm gonna dye this hair blonde, have a little fun. Do blondes have more fun? And I think I'm gonna have a special video coming up when I do the big chop later on in the year. I think it's time for a different look. So if you like this type of content, conversations with women, sharing, inspiring, motivation, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all in the next video. Remember, I love you. Peace. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.